Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello, Internet! My name is Kelsey, and welcome back to my closet. So this turned out to be one of those weekends that was just chock full of doll news, and those are the best kinds of weekends, especially when I have the time to sit down, record, and edit a video for you guys. So let us jump right in because we have quite a bit to talk about. Starting off with something a little bit smaller, we've got confirmation of the colors for Series 5 of Rainbow High, which is supposed to be coming out sometime next year, and they are flamingo pink, neon orange, sand beige, olive green, navy blue, and light purple. Now, it does seem like we have a couple of repeat colors here because neon orange, I thought that was Mina from Series 4. Sand beige, definitely Harper from Pacific Coast. Pink, we have had several pinks of different shades. And light purple as well, it seems like we've had a lot of that. Not that I'm against having more purple, but I would like to see more red, because besides possibly Mila from Series 4, Ruby is really our only other true red doll that we've had in the whole series. Orange and beige, I can forgive some repetition there, just because those are colors that we're less likely to see in the future, probably, so it gives us more mixing and matching possibilities. The two colors that I'm most excited to see are olive green and navy blue. Navy blue, I'm really hoping that they'll accent it with like silver, just to maybe evoke a night sky feeling. That would be my ideal. Olive green, that's a color that we don't see a lot in doll form, and not just from Rainbow High, but just from dolls in general. Green is usually a, middle of the road kind of grass green, or like a neon, lime, mint. Playing into that deeper tone of green should be really interesting to see, because it's not just like dark, it's also more subtle. It's going to be a more muted color scheme, so it'll be really interesting to see how they do that on a Rainbow High doll. Sticking with MGA, we do have a peek at two of the Sunshine Makeover dolls from OMG that were part of the spring 2023 lineup. And I mean, right now, they don't look like anything spectacular just because obviously they don't have their full outfits on, and you're not getting to see any of the color change elements. Mostly we're looking here just to see what their base dolls look like and their hair. I'm not super enthusiastic. They're a little underwhelming, and they do kind of look like repeats of dolls that we've seen before. But I guess it's hard to fully judge them without seeing their entire outfit. I just wish that they would do a little more variety in the base dolls. I feel like we're getting a lot of repetition, and I don't know if that's because of the age of OMG as a line, or if they're just trying to play into certain colors and designs that have worked in the past that have sold really well, but I want to see more variety. We also have this picture of an outfit for the larger Sunshine Makeover set, which is supposed to be similar to the Splash Beauty set from the Queen's line. It probably comes with multiple outfits and everything, and the doll's theme is apparently unicorn, which I guess you can kind of see in the iridescent fabric that they used on the side of the jeans or at the shoulders of the jacket. I'll definitely be interested to see how that set comes together, and I'm hoping that it's more impressive of a set compared to the regular Sunshine Makeover dolls, because Splash Beauty was very nice, but she was underwhelming compared to the rest of the queens, and I feel like the deluxe set should really be like the best of the dolls, so I'm hoping that this unicorn one will kind of do that in the Sunshine Makeover line. The last thing from MGA, in keeping with the copying what Barbie Extra is doing, Dream Ella Extra Iconic is coming out with mini dolls. But I have to say that I kind of like these. Not completely. I don't like the one with the purple hair. The heart-shaped blush on her cheeks looks clowny. The way that all of these bright neon colors are clashing against each other is like reminding me of some of the worst Barbie Extra looks that we have seen in the past. But the face sculpt and eye shape and lip shape on these dolls is actually really cute. Way cuter than the regular Dreamella faces. I really like these faces a lot more. Do they have more articulation than the full-scale dolls? Like, from what I had read about the regular extra iconic dolls, they only had the knee articulation, but these seem to have knee and elbow. So was that a mistake? Like, was it just that we couldn't see the elbow under the sleeves of their clothes? Or do these dolls have more articulation than the full-size dolls? That would be ridiculous. But anyway, I am not actually totally against these dolls. If Dreamella had faces like these on all the dolls, I would like the line a lot more. Next, let's look at Wild Childz, who we haven't had a chance to talk about for a while. There was like this big burst of activity from them for a while there, and then all of a sudden they just went silent. So I'm glad to see that they are not totally gone after all. We have prototype face-ups for the 4 main characters, and you can tell that these are hand done. You can kind of see the brush strokes, but it gives us a good idea of the makeup colors, the markings on the face being that they are anthropomorphic animals, and also the fact that they have rooted lashes. I think they look really, really good. If the actual dolls turn out anything similar to these, I have to say they are very pretty dolls. And I, again, think that they would be great for anyone who likes that unique kind of doll experience, something that you can't get from other doll brands. Basically anyone who likes really unconventional style dolls. It seems still like it's gonna be a while before we actually get anything. From what the official Instagram said about these face-ups, the team that's working on these dolls is very small. They're trying to do it on a lower budget. Does that mean that it'll probably be hard to get your hands on these dolls? Possibly, but I think they're putting in a lot of love, a lot of effort, a lot of heart, so it'll probably be worth it in the end for anyone who is really interested in getting these. Now, let us check out some Monster High stuff. We have this sort of spring lineup. It's kind of a mix of things that we've seen before in the fall lineup with things that are coming out in spring. So Skulltimate Secrets we talked about. Creep Over we also know is happening. School's Out, I believe, is the budget line. We have the Laguna Blue hair salon. We also have this boutique playset that we saw in the fall lineup. It didn't say what doll it comes with, but now we know it's going to come with Claudine. So that is yet another playset that is coming with Claudine, as well as her bedroom. It says it's a dress-up customizable studio, so probably going to come with multiple outfits. That'll be fun. I wish it was coming with a different character, just because if we're gonna get repeats of characters, it would be nice if each character had a different playset, like how Draculaura is going in the Gorganizer, Laguna gets the hair playset, Claudine has the bedroom, so somebody else really should have been in this boutique playset. We also have the Ghoulmobile, which we knew we were getting a car, but now we know it's called the Ghoulmobile. So it's probably a whole new car, not just a recreation in this new style of like Draculaura's car. And then we have the Howliday dolls, which we also knew about already, but now we have pictures of Draculaura, and this is more exciting than we could have thought before, because it's not just a holiday Monster High doll, it's in the G1 sculpt. So we have Draculaura here in this spooky yet Christmassy box, definitely giving Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. We've got snowflake spider webs. She's got this short little fitted dress underneath, and the coat has puffy sleeves. It looks like it's velvet. It goes all the way down past her feet. On the inside, there's like printing of spooky snowflakes and skulls and stuff. She is so cool, and I love the pearly pink color that they've chosen for her earrings and the dress, because even though there's definitely like a gothic element going on, you can still tell that it's like a winter holiday theme because of the shiny elements and the shade of pink that they have chosen. And I think that was really smart. It's a really like the perfect blend to make her both winter holiday and spooky at the same time. I love it. But she's not the only Howliday doll that we're going to get. If you remember, there was a spot in the spring 2023 lineup for a Cleo and Deuce 2-pack. That 2-pack is in this Howliday line. So that means it will be G1 sculpts of Cleo and Deuce in a Valentine's Day 2-pack. And it's so fun that they are taking the G1 dolls, and yes, we have pre-productions, but we're also getting new versions of G1 dolls parallel to the G3 dolls. And I think that's going to satisfy old and new collectors alike. It's really a smart move on Mattel's part. We're going to get more Skeletor dolls, and apparently one is coming out this month, which haven't heard anything about up until this moment, but the hints seem to say that it's Elvira, the Mistress of the Dark. This is kind of an interesting choice because, yes, she was a character in a movie, but she was also kind of a, like, TV personality. Like, she's a character, she's not a real person, but she's not from a horror movie. At least that's not what she's most famous for. It's an interesting choice if that's what they're going to go with. Not only that, but she is pretty,
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Anyway, I'll be interested to see how they pull that off, if that is actually the doll that they're going to be coming out with. And then we move on to next year. There is the spring theme that we don't really have a lot of information about yet, but there is going to be another wave of pre-production dolls. It's unconfirmed whether or not this is pre-productions of, like, wave 2 of Monster High or some other line, but we do have Claudine, Frankie, and Laguna back again, and Cleo is also included. You Monster High experts out there, let me know what line that you think it could be that includes those 4 characters as, like, the main dolls in that line. I just hope that this time it's easier to get your hands on one of them, because there are some Walmarts that just never got the first round of pre-productions. I have never seen them, and I don't think you were able to order them online, so now if you really wanted to get them, you'd have to go through a scalper, which we don't want to do because we don't want to encourage them. So hopefully they produce more and they distribute them more widely so that everyone has a chance to actually get these. And with that, that is all of the stuff that I want to talk about. And after you digest all this juicy news, definitely let me know what you think of everything. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, bye!